guys, I'm basically getting back with a brand new video, and I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. And we're just gonna get straight out to this video because this video is gonna be a very long one. Well, hopefully not, but I really doubt it. Video anyway, so I just don't want to ramble on about anything else than the purpose of this video. But yeah, so let's get straight onto this video. Yeah, so as you can tell by the title of this video and the thumbnail of this video, it is I am starting a business in 2021, so close to saying 2020, at 19. And I'm so excited to actually talk to you guys about this because I've always had it on my mind, and I've been working on it since last year, which is crazy. But yeah, so I'm very excited to now finally announce that I'm starting a business at 19, and it's a very exciting moment because it's just been a roller coaster of this pandemic, school, college, online, blah, 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 and everything else. So for me to announce this right now is actually an achievement for myself and for you guys as well. And there will be timestamps for everything that I say in this video. So if you want to skip to a certain point topic in this video, then you can do so in the description down below. But yeah, so I'm gonna get straight onto this video by talking about my backstory around basically every venture or every business that I started or I did in my years from I think 16 till now. But yes. So in my teenage years, around roughly about 15 to 17, I've been trying to find ways to actually make money online without getting a part-time job. Or when I was 15, I don't think you could even get a part-time job at that time. So I wanted to find ways to make money online. So I did some few reckless things to get that, but they never worked to be. But I did paid surveys, guys. I did paid surveys. And earn money app as well, if you have to put everything out there. Yeah, I did all that. I was reckless and I was stupid by doing that, I know, because paid surveys do not work. And yeah. Did I get £5 from that note from any of these surveys? No, I did not. I did not even get a cent transferred into my bank account. Not once did I get a cent or £5 in my account. So yeah, so at the moment of time, I did it only for the purpose of trying to see if it would work out. But right now, I'm thinking back, why did I even try to do that? Why was I so reckless and naive to think that I can get paid by doing all these surveys? Like, it didn't work out for me. It didn't work out because it doesn't work. You see, they do all this advertisement that you can get £5 for paid surveys, but it never is true. No matter how badly you want money, you never could make money from paid surveys, which is crazy and which is annoying. But you know what? It made me realize that, you know what, doing that way is kind of reckless and kind of, you know, you're just wasting your time just to make a cent, you know. That worked. And I did the earn money apps, but you need to get to a certain money point. And I was just, no, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't feeling that. I wasn't trying to, you know, waste my time and trying to earn money that's not even be able to bank into my account. You know, so it was kind of pointless. I was wasting my time. I really didn't have a direction of where I was going with this. I was just trying it out for the sake of trying to make money online, or trying to find some ways to make money online. But yeah, so that did not work out. So I did ventures, so like where people would DM me, small business. I think they were small businesses or like these, where they would DM me for a collaboration. But it wasn't a paid collaboration. It was just like those collaboration where you get 20% off, and then if you promote it on your socials, you could give them, your followers, 10% of it. So I did that. Didn't work out. I didn't get any money or commissions from it. I didn't get any of it from it really. So I know, waste of time again. So I did all of that, and I took out some screenshots of everything that I did, ventures. I also did a not collaboration, but like a partnership with this company called FM. And if I did a video of it, I will be linking it in the description down below to watch it. But if I didn't, then I didn't. But I remember filming one of those kind of videos before, but I don't know if I did. If I deleted it, I don't know if it's still there. But yes, I did all of that. And none of it worked out for me. So I did all of these businesses. I tried ways to make money. None of it worked. So I was kind of in a loophole. I was stuck with nothing. I had no cent in my bank account, nothing at all. I even tried to do Redbubble when I was 16, but I wasn't taking it seriously. I wasn't even trying to, make sales. I was just trying to find like ways to make money. So like show my art, even though I feel like they're all copyrighted stuff. But obviously I didn't get any copyright strikes, so maybe not. But yeah, I didn't take it seriously. I know how. Yeah, so that's basically my backstory about starting businesses or starting ventures that could find ways to make money. And obviously, like I said, none of it worked. So my business is gonna be around illustrations, custom illustrations, where they'll send me some photos, and I will illustrate them for them for a reasonable price. Now, when it comes to the prices, I'm gonna be like doing it from the middle, so like they won't be expensive that people won't be able to afford it, but it also won't be cheap, so I won't be affected by it, if that makes sense. Expensive, but it's not cheap at the same time. But yeah, so that's what I want to do, is do custom illustrations for people. And also I plan to sell stickers of the custom illustrations or anything they really want, but on my Redbubble account. So how it will work is that I will ask them if they want a sticker of the illustrations, and if they say yes, then I will direct them to my Redbubble shop that has the custom illustrations on my shop, if that makes sense. So I'm just directing them to another website, but my art shop, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. But yes, I'll upload it, design on my shop, and then I'll send them the link. But yeah, so that's basically what my business is about. So my goal is and was to plan to launch it on my birthday, the 29th of May. But I have a twin sister who's in uni the moment of time, and so I'm going to go up there where she is to celebrate it with her. But that was the day I was actually planning on launching my business, so I don't know if that's gonna work out. So I may have to, launch it the day before my birthday, or like maybe on the day after my birthday. But the reason why I really wanted to launch it in my business is because I wanted it to have a significant meaning towards it. So for example, let's say it got to a year of my business, it would also be my birthday as well. So I wanted to have a significant meaning to it, and not just like a random date that doesn't mean anything. I wanted to have meaning towards it. So like my birthday, I'm turning 19, I'm starting this business, it's an achievement. So I wanted to have a meaning behind it. So that's basically the plan. Is brand name. My brand name I went for Illustrations by Nicole. And the reason is because obviously it basically says in the title of what I'm going to be doing, illustrations. And I wanted to add my name towards the end, obviously, because it makes sense. It makes sense to put your name in the title of your brand, but that's just basically my brand name, Illustrations by Nicole. I plan on selling it on Etsy, and the reason is because I've always wanted to sell handmade stuff on the site, but I didn't know what I wanted to sell, and I didn't even know you could even sell digital, like custom orders or made to order orders, or like digital, like anything to do with digital. So that kind of really put me down because I didn't really know what to do, and at the time I did it, I didn't have any skills that I could do, so I was kind of stuck. So I was just waiting for the time where I was doing something to start Etsy. But yeah, so I plan on selling them on Etsy, and then who knows from there. But yeah, so if you got to this far of this video, please comment on these emojis so I know that you're here, and that I thank you guys so much for that, because I know I can talk and talk and talk, but if you got to this far, thank you guys so much. Reason is simple. Like the reason is simple. It's because I've always wanted to start one. I've always wanted to start a proper one where I won't be basically working for somebody else to start a business, where I wouldn't have to use their website, use their company, use that to promote or start a business, if it makes sense. I wanted to start my own one where I would be my own boss, where I would design my business, you know, make the orders, make everything. Because I know I'm not like, I'm still a student, I have a job yet, or like I haven't got to uni yet, I haven't like graduated, but I knew that a 9 to 5 job wouldn't work for me because I didn't even like my old job, my first job. It was so much and I just didn't like it. And I know it's not everything's easy because it's always going to be hard work. And I'm opening my eyes to that. I understand that. But working for myself is better for me because I love doing it. I love even like, you know, not have to work for somebody else. And now it's the reason why is because it's lockdown has opened my eyes that people are actually losing their jobs and it made me want to, you know, start one or start a business that I would be okay with. So if I got a job, I wouldn't be, you know, I wouldn't be okay to, you know, obviously I don't have a job. Obviously I'm not in this position where I can actually buy a house or anything because I know I'm 18 but I haven't got to uni yet. But I'm just saying, like, this is just for like now and for the future is that if I got a job in the future and I lost that, I would have another side hustle. So it's kind of what works out for me. So that's basically why I wanted to start a business, because I want to be happy. I want to do something. I want to start a hustle. I want to start something, you know, that I could be happy with and be proud of, and just, you know, let it grow and grow eventually for future generations if they want to do something in art or illustrations or whatever when, you know, I'm done, you know. But that's basically why I started a business, is that I just wanted to, you know, build something for me, I guess, from a young age. Because it took him long because I wanted to really make sure that this is exactly what I wanted to do before launching it or before starting it. And the reason is because I got into crocheting in the national lockdown, the first lockdown. I started to crochet a lot. When I mean a lot, I was doing it 24/7. I was doing it every single day, like at night, in the morning, in the afternoon, lunchtime, breakfast, dinner. You get the picture. But I was doing it constantly, and I really wanted to do something with it since I've been crocheting a lot. So I did plan on starting a business around crocheting. And then it got to a point where, you know what, is this really what I want to be doing for the rest of my life? And I'm not saying crocheting is not like a good skill to have or not something that you could start a business with, but for me, I did love it too much and I was doing it every single day. So I got to a point where, you know what, it started to get a bit repetitive and it wasn't anything new that I was learning. So it was basically all the same. So I didn't really, you know, have the passion for it at the moment of time like right now. But I did have a lot of passion to it last year, to the first lockdown we had. And I don't know what really happened. It's purely because I think I was doing it every single day and it was getting to the same, if that makes sense. And I wanted to launch it back in January as well, but I didn't, obviously, because I was really thinking if this is exactly what I wanted to do, and I wanted to make sure, really. And then, yeah, then this lockdown happened in January and it kind of like stopped me from doing it because of this delays and everything. I didn't want to I know I was coming up with all these excuses that this couldn't work, but this is all new to me. This whole business, starting like my own business, is all new to me, and I didn't really know what to expect in January, but I don't know. So I started to do some digital illustrations to it. I think I would like to say in April, the beginning of April, I started to do some illustrations because I saw a lot of illustrations on Instagram and they were doing it really, really amazing. They were so talented and I wanted to try it out myself. And I love doing digital in school, so I wanted to, you know, use that skills to my illustrations, which I did. And I got so into it and I really enjoyed it. Like my first ever illustration, I will be putting it on the screen for you guys, is a picture of me, of what I did for myself. And I was just experimenting. So this is not what I do now because I've improved, obviously, because I've been getting better and better every time I do it, because practice makes perfect, I guess. You know, I've been doing it. So yes, that's basically why it took so long to now. Which leads me to this topic of a new Instagram account. So I opened an account, I think on the 11th of April, of my illustrations. So I've done what I've done so far. And it's so crazy how I've grown. And I would like to say that I gained 100 followers in either 2 to 5 weeks of opening my account, which is amazing. And honestly, I never expected that, because even in my personal account, it took me a long time to even get to these followers that I have right now. So to get 100 and something right now and counting, I think I have 146 right now, but I think it's obviously it's growing. So obviously by the time this video is out, it might have some more followers, which is absolutely mind-blowing and so amazing that people are following my journey and following me. So if you do want to follow me, then obviously my Instagram will be on the screen. But yeah, so it's so crazy how I've grown from it, and I've just been practicing and getting better every single time. And obviously your custom orders, if you order from me, will also, with your permission of course, will be on my Instagram as well, so you guys can see what it looks like, and people, and see other people liking your order as well. So that's just amazing, really. That's just amazing. I already have a TikTok account, but it's all over the place. When I tell you it's all over the place, it's all over the place. Like, some of them I'm doing art, some I'm doing YouTube promotion, some I'm doing like Redbubble. All of it is not consistent. So I'm planning on opening a new TikTok account, but for my Illustrations by Nicole TikTok, where I will be doing some small business TikToks, promoting my business, you know, doing some custom orders with your permission of course, and you know, and do all those sort of things. So I will let you guys know when I do create one, obviously on my social medias as well, on this YouTube as well, you know. And yeah, so every social media that I do get, it will have Illustrations by Nicole E. I plan on opening a new Pinterest account where it will be focusing on my account, my business as well. No guys, I know I still haven't showed you the illustrations that I'll be doing for you guys if you did order from me. So in this part of the video, I'll be showing you everything that I've done so far, so you guys get an idea of what you could get, like I said, if you order from me. So yes, so do comment down below which one was your favorite, and what's your opinion about these illustrations, because I would love to hear your input and your opinion. And also do comment down below if you would actually order from me if I did my business. Obviously I'm gonna do my business, but like, do let me know in the comments if you would purchase from me and everything else. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be showing you everything I've done so far. Did enjoy that slideshow of every illustrations I've done so far, started from my first illustration to so far right now, so you can see the progress, so you can see a progress in it and not just, you know, all over the place. So yeah, my goals for this business are, I'm disclaimer, these goals, I know they're gonna be some realistic, some with big goals, but I'm willing to go through the hard work just to achieve these goals. So yes, they're gonna be long, big ones, not long ones, but big ones. But I'm willing to go through all the hard work to get to these goals to be achieved. So yes. So the first one is one day to be able to be my own boss and able to make a living out of this. So I wouldn't have to like go work a 9-to-5 job, you know, and everything. I would just be focused on my business. So that's my first big goal. I know it's big. The second goal is to build a great community with my clients, with my customers, and get recognition for my hard work and for my great work and my talent as well. And the next one is, obviously, eventually I would love to plan to launch my own website where it won't be on Etsy, so it'll be either on like Wix or Spotify, I guess, or like my own website or Squarespace, all of these great companies. Eventually, when I get recognition and I'll be able to, gain my own traffic from either social media, or from physical clients, like physical customers, So that's my goal, to one day build my own website. And next goal is to eventually launch physical prints. So where I will be able to frame your illustrations, and send it to you. But for now, I'm doing it digitally because it works best for me right now when I'm going to uni, and for the first time business, I would like to start digital, and then when I get recognition, start with physical prints. Be able to be financially stable for myself and my family, so where I'll be able to afford many things, like not my first car, but like a car, maybe. I know that's big, but like maybe little things, or maybe big things, but one day eventually be financially stable to, afford a lot of things. So those are my goals for my business. And I know these are realistic big ones, but they're goals. They're still goals that could be achieved. So comment down below, guys, what do you think about this journey that I'm doing? Because I would love to hear your opinion about all of this, because obviously this is about me, and as well as about you guys, because you're my potential customers. So if you're watching this, you could be my potential customer, which would be amazing and be, great. So guys, before we end this big story of starting my business at 19, what's going to happen is I will be doing, if you do want an illustration from me, and I will be doing pre-orders. If you want me to do pre-orders for you guys so that you guys can get illustrations done from me, then please comment down below. And if you do, then also hit me up on my Instagram, my Illustrationsbynicolee Instagram, and DM me if you do want one, and I'll be doing it half price. So first of all, I forgot to mention, guys, that my first time I will be doing a sale, since it's my birthday as well, so I wanted to give you guys a gift as well. But as well as it's my first time doing it, so I'll be doing the launch of a sale for you guys. So if you do want to custom illustrations, but pre-order it, so that I will do it now, then when I launch it, then please comment down below, as well as follow me and DM me on my illustrations account, and I'll be giving you a discount, so like half price for the actual price for you guys. And yeah, so if you guys would love that, then please comment down below, as well as following me on Instagram. But yes, you guys have it. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video and give you guys some insight on what my project is about. And I did mention it in a bit of my vlog that I did. If you haven't watched my vlog yet, please go watch it. It will be in the cards in the description down below as well. But yeah, so I hope you guys can follow me with this journey as I start my business at 19, as I started this year, and grow with me as well. And we can make a great community together and start something big for the future, So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, give this big fat like, because it does help the YouTube algorithm to push my videos out to you guys, as well as subscribe, because I don't know what you guys have been doing. And if you do want to watch any of my business videos, because I do plan on doing that as well, so like my studio videos, or do custom orders, then please subscribe so you don't miss out on any of that. But yes, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'll see you guys very, very, very soon with another video coming your way. Until then, guys, stay blessed.